Hello, welcome back. And this is part 4 of working on Doing It My Way. And I'm liking how how it's coming along now. Here we go. Of course, it should have ended there. But it's only at 2 minutes. Just to let you know, you could do this. We're not going to I'm not going to rule it out because I know that I could get on with the song, I could get on with the album, releasing, but I don't want to cut too many corners. Let's see. Let's see how this sounds. It could work. That's not conventional, though. If you're going to sound like you're ending the song, you don't fade it out. If you are creating an ending for a song where you slow the tempo down and the instruments come to a conclusion, I think there might be even a technical musical term, something having to do with conclusion. Whereas when I fade out, it's usually like the song's going to just continue very similarly for another several minutes, and you just fade that out, and it's no change in rhythm, generally. All right, so we have to figure out an edit point because we need another minute or two. So we go to a point where the rhythm is still extant as we need it. Extant meaning in existence. So that's a good, because there's a lot of those. That's a good. Let's see what we have there. Let's see what else we have. I mean, here could be another, but it starts to slow down. But I like it here, and I also like possibly doing it here because I like the stuff in between here and here. So let's see what else we got here as we go on here. The question is, do we want to get back into that right away? Or I could extend it from... That's weird. This professional singer is singing my song, my music, my la la la, my lyrics and whatever. I'm in Forney, Texas, and this is the Los Angeles quality recording studio here. This sound, this is amazing. I really like it, but I don't want to. Like, do we have a... Just see what... I'm surprised that would come anywhere close to working, much less maybe actually work. Now, do we want the ba-da-ba so soon after? Maybe. How did that work? So, am I hearing things? It almost, I can see there is a cliff there. Yeah, you can see the cliff there. I mean, you just do this. And then this is really close. It almost sounds like... It's not. It does sound like an edit. But it's the same. I think it's the same note or very close. Yeah, it is. I think it's the same note. It's just less beefy or whatever. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. I think I'm going to go with this just because it was such a miracle. Maybe it was meant to be. We do reverb, and it carries this over to this, making it sound less like a hard cut. It basically works. Now, the other idea, I've been kind of experimenting with this, is take this, okay, we're not going to use anything over here anyway, so, I mean, I'm not going to use this, but, yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. That's all scrap. This is a new idea. Very recently, I've been experimenting with taking elements like and blending it over, generally at a lower volume, blending it over. And so it doesn't sound like I'm inserting it. Almost. It carries over the element. Or without it. It's better without it. You could try, now we're just fooling around here, but you could try doing just a taste of it. Just a taste of it in there. Or without it. Better with it. So I'm gonna go from over here and see how it works to go from. Is that our first button-up, or does it happen earlier? Earlier, so it's part of the song. We have quite a long interlude without it. This is so cool. It's easy to take it for granted, but this is a miracle. This is crazy. $179 this cost me for the year. Tens of thousands of credits to make thousands of songs, or at least hundreds and hundreds of songs, maybe as many as 1,000. Well, throughout the whole year, I could make over 1,000 songs for the $179. Pretty amazing. Okay, here's what I thought. My ear wants to hear more instrumental before we get back into that. So no, it doesn't. It also, the way it went back in just didn't work for me. So it's a good thing I did that. Went way back. One idea is to double this. Yeah, too soon. Too soon. We need more instrumental. So we have a marker. So let's see when the next. I wouldn't mind doing more and then coming back into that because I love that. This is our instrumental, and this is where we can go back into the vocal. Somewhere in this, we'll find a way, hopefully, to edit that. Here. That sounds like a fart. That actually works, even though it's out rhythm. But I was debating on whether making an executive decision, just going back and then fading the song here. But no, we're going to take... I really like what happened. It just was too soon, so... We're going to take more of it than we need. Remember, we're going from Instrumentalville here. What we're trying to do is right here. Yep. That might be okay. Give enough space so I can find it again easily. Find out if we're anywhere. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try this. It may not work. I don't know. I want to try it from here. No. Maybe too much. And it may be too muddy in here. Like you could get away with that, but it's being a little, what do they call that? Lazy. Very lazy. We're on the right general track, I think, but I'd rather have it. An idea. What we're going to do. Remember how I have an idea. We're going to find the dude where the dude is ending off and somewhere to match here. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Remember, we're going to do too much, but I hate when cars go by. God, I mean, loud ones. Most of the cars that go by are fine, but oh, I hate that. Again, too much. We're going to do too much on either side. Then screw this. Wait. Nice, but we got to get rid of it. We got to come in. We're going to try to blend with the dude. So, as much as I like that, boom, and boom. Now, we have to try to find a dude, a place here and here that kind of match up, or better than kind of match up if we're lucky. So I'm going to research now. Also, you also have to figure one of the factors would be, what do I not want to get rid of? Like, there's some beautiful things you do. He, the robot. Could go. Wow, wild idea. This might not work. The piano coming in right here. So the idea, oh my God, this is very ambitious. I'm going to copy that. I don't want to, I'm just going to make this easy on myself. Now we're going to try to come in with the piano. Oh my God. Oh boy, I don't think this is going to work, but almost does. It's a little too loud, but it might be too soft here. It's only a rhythm thing here that's a problem, which I might be able to fix. It's almost like no. Oh my God. It's mathematics. It's a puzzle. It's like some people are really good with puzzles. I sometimes can do this pretty well. Like, that's really good. Maybe this wants to come in here. No. Maybe this wants to, oh my God, this won't work, but I want to see how it is rhythmically. Surprised it doesn't screw up the music more than it does. I'm just trying to see. We're really close. Like bringing the volume down. We're really close. I know there are some musicians who would go, "Oh yeah, aria. See, all you need to do is," and I understand that, but I'm going to just try it myself. Well, I don't have anybody. I'm going to help me with this. Maybe partly because I'm recording, I'm worried about what you guys are thinking. So I'm gonna pause this. I'll bring it back. All right, here's what I did. I stretched this way long, and then it created a gap and all that. So it's not going to be perfect, but I think this is going to work. Wow, it's acceptable. Like there's probably a nut hair of a change I could make, like maybe a little shorter or something, but it actually might be perfect. Save it. That's crazy that I got the piano in there like that with the fade, and it's pretty cool that I made that work because that obviously was not the way it was originally. There we go. There we go. Now we could go back into the dude if we wanted to. It's enough of I think a break. Oh yeah. Let's see if it's different enough. Yeah, good. So I'm going to sneeze. I'll bring it back. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to see if I can marry this. Oh, shit. We're going to get rid of all that. I don't know. Actually, right there. We could either try a hard edit or I can do the fade and then dissolve thing again. No, that worked. Just got to see if there's any, yeah, there's a couple cliffs there. You see the cliffs? And this is a situation where I can either go, yeah, I'll just do this. I remember we're so close, you think, oh, he's making it'll be like a big dip of volume. But the thing is, look, that's why it's called Sound Forge. I want to do something different there. Maybe try like a lot of reverb just for the fun of it. Something like that. Yeah, let's try that. Yes. See, here's why it worked so well for me, my ears, is we have this, we go from here to this kind of ethereal sort of, what is that in Back to the Future? The fish under the sea dance. I don't know. Somehow that came to me. The idea of like fish under the sea, like some kind of ethereal, aquatic, wild, and then hard. Take the reverb away and come right back into the vocal. That musically for me works, whereas it didn't before. So it was a little too a kind of, it wasn't enough of anything leading back up to it. It's hard to explain again. Fish under the sea dance moment. Yeah. And here's the funny thing. There's a big change in EQ there. And normally that would be a problem. But it wanted that aesthetically works there. And this time, the problem became a solution. Like the difference from here to here is like night and day, but it blends enough. It connects. Yeah. In fact, people in recording studios, I'm smiling, like people in recording studios work hard to get what I did by sort of, because out of necessity there. People will actually work at EQing to accomplish that. Okay, I think I've said that enough. And I fixed it, that's right. Okay, I'm going to save the file. Welcome. Yeah. Now we're going to try to fade out the song. For some reason, I thought we were almost at 3 minutes, but that's not until here. We have a little ways to go. Oh, we should listen to the whole thing. Nice. Uh-oh. That could be a fade out moment. You can sometimes get away with that. Let's see. That's too fast. That's probably what I did in my recording. Maybe it's just this. Perfect. Just see. That kind of works. But I can hear the anomalies. So I'm going to split the difference. That's good. That's going to work, I think. It was just a little too quick for me. That's what she said. Yeah, here we go. That works perfectly, and we will now be on to part 5. Thank you for watching part 4 of working on Doing It My Way.